Goes out at night and stays out all night.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty good cat, pretty smart cat.
Pretty old. How old is Bo?
I thought that would. You got two cats around here. Is both of them Deanna's?
They're all Deanna's. Deanna's got two down there.
Two, and then that's three.
And she's had Bo, but Bo stayed here.
Yeah.
And she's pretty.
So Bo likes to stay up here with y'all.
I never see him until
Yeah.
he wants to go outside.
We had two cats, Donna and I, that lived in, they were inside cats. Had them for a long time. Shane, her son, and his fiance were still not married. That was 10 years ago or longer. They come up to visit, and Donna was talking about not having anything to do. So they went and got her two cats. Went and bought them.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. She asked me first. I said, sure, I'm okay. I ain't taking care of them. I'm okay. See, cats take care of themselves.
They do.
They groom. They use a little potty thing. Dogs are the exact opposite.
That's
So
true.
either you have to take care of them, or it's a pain in the ass. So that's why I ain't never had a dog. Not since I've been married to Donna or Sharon. Sharon and I didn't have a dog. Our cat.
That's right. I don't remember that.
And I told them, David and Christy wanted, I said, I only got one rule. I ain't taking care of them. If you want them and we get them, you're taking care of them. You know what? They didn't want them no more. Hey, you have to feed them, you have to brush them, water them, whatever you need to do, but I ain't doing it. I just want you to know that. And so we didn't ever get them because they didn't want to have the reason.
They backed out.
Won't shit that don't take any responsibility. I'm kind of don't. I don't have any feelings for them.
And that's usually they usually back out after they get the cat, not before they get
say
it.
they'll take care
That's
of it,
pretty
they don't.
smart. They knew not to do it before they got to.
Unfortunately, I'm pretty hardcore. You know. So they
You
didn't.
don't
But
believe that, do you?
But anyway, those two cats died, and Donna took them very hard. She said, "I don't want no more cats." I said, "Okay."
Tell her about the cat you killed, Mike.
I killed a
About
dog.
3-4 months later, we're going through Evansville, and Donna said, "Pull in here." It was a pet mart or something. And I said, okay. So I pulled in there, and we went inside and looked around. She was wanting another cat. So we couldn't find nothing we liked, except for 3 Russian Blues. Is a bigger cat, bigger than this one, longer tail. When they stand up, they almost look like a panther. God damn, they're big.
Somebody said to me one time, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
I said, well, I used to do that for a living.
Anyway, she just wanted one cat. And I said, these are 3 brothers. The lady that was running the place come talk to us. Said they're 3 brothers, same fam, same parents, same mother. And they've already got their papers or fixed. 2 of them are black. Black is normal color for a Russian blue. Why they're called Russian blue, I don't know. But their black is normal. But one of them looked like our cat that died. And what's that lion show?
Mufasa? What was it?
No, the
Lion
other one
King?
before that.
The Lion Show? Lion
Simba.
King?
Simba.
Simba, yeah.
So I
That's what
said,
they named it?
I like him. That's mine. You have the 2 black ones. I'll have the. But I ain't taking just one. If you want one, we'll get all 3.
Yeah.
So and Don said, okay. So we bought a carrier and put them in there and took them home and bought this climbing thing, the tower thing.
Yeah.
And I put that together. When Donna left, she wrote in her 3-day misses that where I'm going, I can't take the cats, even though I miss them. So they're yours now. There we go again.
Yeah,
Putting
you get
everything on my ass. So
What
when
did
I
you
got,
do with them?
well, I'm getting around to that. They're fully grown now, these cats. I was going to I called down to the Humane Society and told them my story, that my wife left me and I'm fixing to go to Texas and I don't have room for cats. can you take them off my hands? They said, sure, bring them down. So I got Simba and one of the black cats in there. We had them names, but I can't remember it. They had tags on them that had the name on them.
Yeah.
So, but I called them Shadow and Smoke, I think was their names that I got.
Yeah.
And then Simba was Simba too. Anyway, I got two of them in the cages. I took them out and put them in the truck. Well, I had that one left to get. When I went back in there, he wouldn't come to me, and he had before.
He
Well,
like he
I tried
knew.
to catch him, and he bit me,
Okay.
and he scratched me. I said, that shit ain't gonna fly, boys. So I tried to catch him again, scratched me with.
Yeah.
I said, all right, that's it. You know what my daddy would do if that happened to him? So I went and got my .22 rifle. He was underneath the sink in my bathroom, and I got him right in the head.
Is that the one that put his hands up to block the bullet?
No, that was the one.
That's the
when
one
we lived in the
that.
house. So me and Sharon when we first
yeah.
got married,
Oh yeah.
and that another cat got into a fight with this younger cat, big old black.
And tore it up.
Sharon told me about it, and tore his head open, and said when I got home, Sharon was crying and said, "You got to come do something because this cat is really hurting really bad." And I really can't hardly tell the story. But anyway, I took her around to the backyard.
Overcoming drug addiction was difficult,
Can you tell it?
but I found
Yeah. He's trying to finish it off, and he's fixing to, I think, hit it with a hammer or something.
And he's
And it puts his hands, his paws up to block it so he couldn't see what's coming. It didn't have to. You don't even have to tell it. Somebody else can tell it.
find the path that works for you.
I'll never forget the little
Yeah.
thing. It was so precious.
But it was suffering, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was suffering.
Well,
Yeah.
then you did the humane.
Yeah, I know, but the fact that it was almost to say, "Go ahead, I won't learn," and I said, "Oh shit!" But I had to put it out of his misery. And
Yeah.
when I tell this story to Donna, she says, "You talk like you could kill people,
But you can't kill a cat.
but you can't even kill a cat without crying." I said, "The goddamn cat belonged to me,
Yeah.
sort of." And I said, "But people who tried to come in here and harm me,
Yeah.
they gave up their humanity when they tried to kill me."
Yeah.
You're trying to protect yourself.
I said, "If you don't understand that, I can't explain it to you."